Welcome to the International English Language Testing System. This is Flashback Classroom RPM to the exam. The examiner code is H2202308 and the candidate code is H2202317. So, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Yes, I'm pretty well. May I know your full name?
My full name is Mukta Sensor. You may call me Soha.
Okay. Soha, before the main test, I'll ask you some personal question about yourself. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready.
Okay. Where do you come from?
I come from Surat, but now I live in Dhaka.
Do you study or work?
I study in grade 8 at Murabitsudalan College.
Which subject do you love or like?
I love science, English, and math.
Is there any reason behind this?
I think this subject will help me to get my career in the future.
Okay. Very intelligent girl. How do you pass your free time?
In my free time, I read some books and gardening and watching gym.
And now we move on the main test. In part one, I will ask you some questions about health. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready.
My first question is it important to you to eat healthy food?
Yeah, most people would agree if you have a healthy and balanced diet consisting of all food major groups. I prefer healthy food as it is important for me and I feel better for it. Sometimes it does increase, I eat some healthy food, but I try to avoid the unhealthy food. As if you eat some unhealthy food, it will be causes of many diseases. So I think healthy food is important for your health.
If you catch a cold, what do you do to help you feel better?
I think it will depend on how bad it was. So if you had normal cold, you can take rest and you can maintain your balanced diet or you can eat healthy food and take a little doses medicine. If you had some strong cold, I must say you that you have to maintain some rules like you can wear masks when you go outside to free from pollution. You can wear some warm food. You can take hot water steam, which is significant for your health. I do this work when I get scale called a strong cold. So I make sure that what I do or take what is necessary for my health, and I concentrate on that I have I followed all the rules, which is important for me.
Do you pay attention to public information about health?
No, I don't remember or attention into public information about health. I always try to keep my body fit and healthy. I do exercise and eat healthy foods. I always take advices from my doctor generally. But if there is warning or marking or any advices, I hear this and try to follow the rules and try to bear in mind. But if I hear any public information, I don't accept it after hearing. I justify it if I think it is true and it is needed for me, then I follow it and bear it.
What could you do to have a healthier lifestyle?
I try to do all work to have a healthier lifestyle. So firstly I will do that. I do exercise regularly and I try to eat a balanced diet, keep a balanced diet, and I try to avoid all bad habits like drinking so much coffee, then eating so much sweets and others like going to the bed late and getting up late, etc. I try to get up early in the morning and try to avoid cold water and others, etc. I try to make my life healthy one.
That's the end of part one, and now we move on to part two. In part two, I will give you a cue card, and you have to talk about the topic which is given in the cue card. And you will have 1 minute to think about the topic. Here's the papers and cue card. You can make some notes if you wish. Start now. Time is over. You can start now.
Although, although I wait, most of the time I wait for something or someone in the long time that I don't mind about it. I don't care about that when I'm wait for someone or something, but I will try to say about that. So about 1 year ago, I and my family went to airport to take my cousins and my aunt from the airport. So we left from our house at 7 a.m. and we reached airport at 8:30 p.m. So we wait for our we waited for our cousins and my aunt and for a long time. Suddenly we noticed that we are waiting for 1 hour, but we can't connect to our to our relatives. So we tried to connect them, and suddenly we noticed at the screen of the board we saw that their flight was late for some reason. So we waited for some time, and then we got a call from them. So we know that their flight was reached, and they are coming. So we went to the gate of the airport, and then after waiting some time we couldn't see them. So we called them and know that they will be late, as it was their first experience of the airport. They came after 40 minutes. So then we started to find a car to go our house, but in the time no car was empty. So we waited some time, and after 20 minutes we found a car. Then the car was reached after 40 minutes, and we reached our house at 2 p.m. So we went to a restaurant for a lunch, and I think it is the first time when I waited for someone or someone for a long time. I think airport is the best place to wait for someone or something. You can wait a long time, if no one doubt of you or disturb you, as they think that you will wait for someone or something. So it was my first experience for waiting for a long time, and I don't mind that, but it is a really like
That's the end of part two, and now we move on to part three. In this part, I will ask you some questions about our arriving early. In what kinds of situations should the people always arrive early?
I think if there is an appointment or something like that, like if you have a doctor's appointment or a business or official meeting, think you need to go arrive early and need to go at least exact time. You shouldn't late in this situation. Besides, if you need to go airport for a flight, you need to reach for before 3 or 4 hours ago for your works, and others, if someone is waiting for you for any purpose or reason, like working, meeting, and talking with you, you shouldn't late in this time. You should go in exact time, as you can fix your work very easily and simply. If you late in this time, the person will wait for you, and her his mind will be bad. He can't give her attention on the work, and the whole time will going bad. You can't do your work very easily, as you is suppose you go there, so you go there late last time, after 10 minutes, so you need to do the work in 1 hour, but after lating you need to do the work in 50 minutes. So it is easily to say that your work is not will be not. So I think you need to arrive early in such situations.
How important it is to arrive early in your country?
I think we are technically mature, so if I think you need to go arrive early for in all situations, you need to go early, like that you are important or you are expected by the people. You need to go arrive early or few minutes ahead. But and others you have a meeting, official meeting, and others like that job interview. You need to go you need to go early, and it was the first good impression that you are punctual and you are serious about getting your job. You can manage your time, so it is easy to get your job. So I think my people of my country are very punctual. They don't live without any reason. But I think they would avoid their potential problems if they are needed it, and if they are important in some situations. They should avoid any potential problems. But there are some lazy men who are always late without any reason. So in this type of people are not more, but they are not good, or they are it is not good for them.
How can modern technology help people to arrive early?
I'm not exactly sure. I guess that time management apps and GPS map will help you to organize your time and going to a certain place. If if you can't organize your time, or you don't know where you are going, so you can use the technology for organizing your time, and how long time you need to go there. Otherwise, besides, it will help you to find any place very easily. That can all be done without technology, but technology just makes easier your work.
Okay. Now I'm going to another part, part 3. Being patient. What kinds of jobs require the most patience?
I think being patient is the most important matter for a person's life. I think some established professional people need to be patient, Like if I say about some professional people who need to be patient, and I will say about doctor, teacher, and the people who do the work others people, and scientists. So teacher is a craftsman of the nation. Teachers are very patient. They need to be patient for their children. The learning process can be complex and tough for their students, especially children. So they need to show their patience and their support to the children as they can learn very easily. And actually children are very curious and figurative, so teacher need to be patient if they don't to be patient. Children will be children take the study very seriously and they feel nervous. So teacher needs to be patient for their students. Scientists may do their work for a long time. They need to wait for patiently for a long time, like 1 year, for their positive and a good result. So, and then doctor are really very patient. They do their own work with patients, like talking with their patient or doing operation and giving medicine, etc. All their work. So the people who customer service representatives are those who have to deal with 100 people. So sometimes if people can find any problem, then they go the salesman, and they need to be patient and need to find a solution immediately, as their customers don't be panic and don't do anything. So I think in such situation, people have to deal with others peoples, that they must be patient and they will help to solve their problem.
Okay, this is the end of part 3 and also the remaining days.